Alright. Hop back into some retro is what I'm thinking. Let's see. We're still doing the campaign. We are continuing on with where we last left
My
off.
pulse raced at the astounding accomplishments of the mercenary known as Demon Lord. I forgot about my job and read everything I had on hand. Around the time Demon Lord received his nickname, South Belka showed signs of weariness regarding the war. Because the region was set up as a defense line to protect the birthplace of Belka in the north, the people's dissatisfaction had reached a climax. The cities declared themselves demilitarized and peacefully surrendered to the Allied forces. Unable to establish a defensive position, the Belkan army kept retreating to the north. The end of the war was fast approaching. I was given an opportunity to interview the former aces of the Belkan Air Force. Back then, they were the masters of the sky.
Get that fixed on TikTok, my bad.
And they had also known him. So I crossed the border to follow his trail. I wanted to capture the war and the Demon Lord from their point of view. To capture the voices of those who were there. Indigo Team Commander, former member of the Belkan Air Force, 7th Air Division, 51st Tactical Fighter Squadron, Dmitri Heinrich, an ace whose precision and grace in flying earned him the title of Blue Heron. Today he has his hands full with the family business.
I think we already, I think we did those cutscenes now I think about it, didn't we? Yeah, that's right, okay. Yeah, we did hit those up.
The Belkan forces are beginning to take flight. The industrial city of Hoffnung is crucial to the enemy's industrial strategy and the heart of its war productions. The Allied forces have decided that all Belkan war production must be stopped to expedite the end of the war, and has requested our participation in this operation. The operation will primarily involve the bombing of ground facilities by the Allied forces' bombers. Your mission is to support those bombers and attack enemy facilities. We have achieved near total air supremacy over the target area, but don't let your guard down. There may still be sporadic resistance.
Alright, fair enough. Question is, do we have anything we can actually afford? Nope. Let's look at the F-15.
Going to all units. I've confirmed a burning city up ahead. That must mean the bombing started.
Cover the Allied bombers. Eliminate all ground and aerial threats.
Let's move.
To all bombers, remove Belka's ability to counterattack. Priority is placed on destruction over accuracy.
Okay.
Oh. Turn it to ashes. That's not enough. Drop more bombs. I thought they were on a precision bombing mission. They're just tossing bombs all over the place.
Radar lock. SAM destroyed.
Objective's been killed. The chain of command is disrupted.
Locked on. AA guns destroyed.
A tomahawk just hit the city. Are those guys serious?
Get it.
We're surrounded by flames here. Headquarters, requesting orders.
Attention Allied fighters. Our tank unit's advancing to Sector 2. Some Falcon planes are giving us trouble. Take down those planes for us. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
This is PJ. Something strange is going on down there. The number of burning areas just suddenly increased. Inform all units. This is an order from Operation HQ. Abandon Hoffnung. However, do not retreat until all facilities are destroyed. Leave them nothing. That is all. Falcons are setting fire to their own. Mercenaries? Well, we appreciate the help. We'll be moving on.
So it's like a scorched earth operation. Ace Combat, Belkin Border. Ace Combat 0. It's an old PS2 game.
Burn down the entire city! Set fire to the buildings on your way out!
Missed that.
Get out of Hoffnung. We don't have anything more to do here.
Hey, Dab, how you doing?
So this is the price we pay
Long
for
time no see,
losing.
man. Yeah, I don't know if I told you, but I passed my written exam finally.
Even the Hoffnung is falling. What has become of our mighty Air Force?
Oh, there they are. They're all the way up there.
Hoffnung has fallen to the Allied forces.
Don't let them push their way into Falcon territory. The flames are spreading.
Got one, got
The
two.
city's gonna burn to the ground.
Yeah, Dab, how's everything going on your end?
Release all bombs before you get shot down.
Johan, make some space on the truck bed. How am I supposed to do that? We're carrying a wounded soldier. The city's going up in flames!
Yeah, right? That's exactly what I'm doing.
Learn to accept it, kid. This is war. You expect me to believe that arson and indiscriminate bombing is war? There's no mercy in war. It's a collision of powers. Even war has a set of rules to follow.
I've detected an unknown craft on radar. The blip is barely visible. It may be a stealth.
Stealth, huh?
We'll destroy them all.
Oh, F-35s. Dude, what the heck are you doing all the way in Miami?
I won't let them get back alive.
There's one.
They'll pay for what they've done to Felka.
I can't remember, Dab. Have you played Ace Combat? B-2s up here.
Don't hold back. Come team, engage.
Where did I see that bomber? Yeah, first.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Come on, hit. Gotcha.
I've been hit. This is Bomb Unit 3. I'm taking enemy fire. What happened to our escort planes?
We're still up here somewhere. Here for the weekend looking at apartments? Okay. Well, I was going to say if you ever get bored, look into Kansas. It's at least fairly cheap.
I'm being targeted. I can't shake him.
But it does get kind of cold out here, so I can't really say too much about that. But we don't have hurricanes. Damn, they are actually
Who
on
could have shot me down?
Oh, that one got
Down all Belkin fighters.
Ignore the civilians. Our priority is withdrawing the troops out of the area. Abandon Block D. Join up with 5th Company from Block C. Don't leave anything behind for the Allied forces. Mission objective fulfilled. All units, return to base. Damn them all.
Nobody knew why they were fighting anymore. All I felt at that point was sadness for the world. That's why
no, Dubs. I don't know if you heard me earlier.
Pursued by Allied forces, the Belkan forces have taken flight, abandoning Hoffnung. Without military production capabilities, Belka is in a bind. We were also able to confiscate samples of what seemed to be experimental weapons from the abandoned war factories, before Belka had time to use them.
Officially passed. So I am completely done with my tests and everything. Yep, I passed. I got an 82 on it, which isn't as high as I wanted it to be, but
There are still pockets of
I'm gonna take
resistance
it.
holed up in the industrial city of Sudentor. Although fleeing,
Yeah, much
the
appreciated,
Belkan
man.
army continues to fight back, and are using the Valdreich Mountains as a final line of defense, in an attempt to prevent our army from reaching northern Belka. For this mission, we would like you to assist the Allied ground troops by clearing the skies of enemy fighters. The South Belka munitions factory is located in Sudentor, which means the remaining troops, although few in number, are well outfitted. Head to the designated operations rendezvous location, point 203.
Yep, we're getting there now. Comes the hard part, and that's actually going to be getting the money for it. Because, yeah, flight school's expensive.
DJ, don't even think about talking to your girl over the radio.
I can do that during a job.
Yeah, appreciate it, dude. I got the score, and I was just like, holy cow, I'm
Head for
excited.
Valdreich to take out any remnant forces the Belkans could have positioned out there.
Like, when I took the actual test, I thought I failed. Like, I really did.
Gom 2, what's the problem? You're behind.
Don't worry, I'll catch up. This is PJ from Pro Team. Gom 2, is there a problem with your craft?
emergency transmission from Allied HQ. A Belkin bomber squadron equipped with nuclear weapons has taken off for Ustio.
What?
Enemy bombers are approaching this airspace. GOM team, Crow team, head to intercept.
Damn. Okay, that's
Crow
escalated
1,
quickly.
roger. Crow 2, moving to engage enemy. I'll stop them. This war would end if they blew everything up.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Be careful out there. Watch out for
If we
sharks.
drop even one nuke, there's no stopping them. To hell with the Belkins. We can't let them use those nukes.
Do whatever it takes to stop them.
Yeah, but where are they?
Prepare to engage enemy. 5 miles remaining. 4 miles remaining.
I see them. Enemy fighters with nukes.
This is Eagle Eye to GOM 1. Don't hold back this time. Shoot them all.
Watch out for that missile. Bugging out.
Warning. Change course immediately. Return to base or you'll get shot down. The enemy's attacking each other? Eliminate anyone who attempts to interfere. You're no longer our allies. Don't hesitate to shoot them down.
Don't worry about that now. Just concentrate on shooting down those bombers.
This is perfect. Let's use it against them.
GOM 1 is going down.
I tried. I honestly thought I got a little bit more speed on
Think
that.
about talking to your girl over the radio.
I wouldn't do that during a job.
Crow team, do you read me? Head for Voltreich to take out any remnant forces the Belkins could have positioned out there.
Let me actually check something really quick. What did I do for this? Okay, that's what I thought. Did it cancel out? Yeah, it did.
My
Oh, I didn't save the mission, did it? Of course not. Thanks, emulator.
Gone to all units. I've confirmed a burning city up ahead. That must mean the bombing started.
Cover the Allied bombers. Eliminate all ground and aerial threats.
Let's move.
To all bombers, remove Belka's ability to counterattack. Priority is placed on destruction over accuracy. Radar lock. Initiate bombing sequence. Drop them all.
Turn it to ashes. That's not enough. Drop more bombs. I thought they were on a precision bombing mission. They're just tossing bombs all over the place.
Locked on. SAM destroyed.
No! Our city is going up in flames!
Radar lock. AA guns destroyed.
Our captain's been killed. The chain of command is disrupted.
Enemy armored vehicle destroyed. Locked on.
With the enemy or allied position. What the hell am I supposed to do? A tomahawk just hit the city. Are those guys serious?
Put out that fire before it reaches our facilities. Radar lock.
Pixie, roger.
We can't rely on air support anymore. We'll just have to do this ourselves. Locked on. Enemy aircraft down.
Attention Allied fighters. Our tank unit's advancing to Sector 2, but some Falcon planes are giving us trouble. Take down those planes for us.
Mercenaries? Well, we appreciate the help. We'll be moving on. Radar lock. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
This is PJ. Something strange is going on down there. The number of burning areas just suddenly increased. Inform all units. This is an order from Operation HQ. Abandon Hoffman. However, do not retreat until all facilities are destroyed. Leave them nothing. That is all. Pelicans are setting fire to their own.
Scorched earth.
So this is the price we pay for losing. Burn down the entire city! Set fire to the buildings on your way out! Someone's been pushed their way into Falcon territory.
Probably gonna miss.
Even the Hoffnung is falling. What has become of our mighty Air Force?
Get out of Hoffnung. We don't have anything more to do here.
This can't go on any longer. I have to stop these bombings.
Where is it?
They've got bombers up there. Fire.
Hey.
Fire away.
The game is Ace Combat 0.
Hoffnung has fallen to the Allied forces.
out.
Release all bombs before you get shot down.
The city's going up in flames! Learn to accept it, kid. This is war. You expect me to believe that arson and indiscriminate bombing is war? There's no mercy in war. It's a collision of powers. Even war has a set of rules to follow.
I've detected an unknown craft on radar. The blip is barely visible. It may be a stealth.
Destroy them all.
Hit. Nope.
I won't let them get back alive. Don't hold back. Burn them to the ground.
Whoop.
Go, team! Engage! Damn it! Who could have shot me down?
That's one, that's two.
This is Bomb Unit 3. I'm taking enemy fire. What happened to our escort plane?
I've been hit.
Pixie Roger. I'm being targeted. I can't shake him.
Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
Jeez, they are all over me right now.
They'll pay for what they've done to Felka.
That's one, we got one more. Take it back. No, we don't. There we go.
Down all Belkin fighters.
Holy cow.
Ignore the civilians. Our priority is withdrawing the troops out of the area. Abandon Block D. Join up with this company from Block C.
Don't leave anything behind for the Allied forces. Mission objective fulfilled. All units, return to base.
Damn them all.
Nobody knew why they were fighting anymore. All I felt at that point was sadness for the world. That's why I...
Sorry, I had to send a quick message really quick.
Pursued by Allied...
Alright, so now we're going to make sure we actually save this time, so if the emulator decides to crash, then...
There are still pockets of resistance holed up in the industrial city of Sudentor. Although fleeing, The Belkan army continues to fight back, and are using the Baldreich Mountains as a final line of defense, in an attempt to prevent our army from reaching northern Belka. For this mission, we would like you to assist the Allied ground troops by clearing the skies of enemy fighters. The South Belka munitions factory is located in Sudentor, which means the remaining troops, although few in number, are well outfitted. Head to the designated operations rendezvous location at point 203.
DJ, don't even think about talking to your girl over the radio.
I wouldn't do that during a job.
Crow Team, do you read me? Head for Voltreich to take out any remnant forces the Belkans could have positioned out there. Golem 2, what's the problem? You're behind.
Don't worry, I'll catch up. This is PJ from Crow Team. Golem 2, is there a problem with your craft? Nah, I'm just sad.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
Emergency transmission from Allied HQ. A Belkan bomber squadron equipped with nuclear weapons has taken off for Ustio.
What?
Enemy bombers are approaching this airspace. Golem Team, Crow Team, head to intercept.
Crow 1, roger. Crow 2, moving to engage enemy. I'll stop them.
This war would end if they blew everything up. Everything is going according to plan. No changes are necessary at this time.
We can't let them use those nukes.
Do whatever it takes to stop them.
There's someone down there I have to protect.
Prepare to engage enemy. 5 miles remaining. 4 miles remaining.
I see them. Enemy fighters with nukes.
This is Eagle Eye to GOM 1. Don't hold back this time. Shoot them all.
See, I didn't think that was gonna work.
Pixie, roger. We must carry out our duty.
worry about that now. Just concentrate on shooting down those bombers.
This is perfect. Let's use it against them. Take them out while they're still confused. They'll end up destroying the entire country. All planes confirmed down. We did it! There's no impossible jobs for us mercenaries. Read 'em and weep, Falcons. Huh? What the?
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Yep, it was a nuke. Trying to do this with the malfunctioning cockpit is always fun.
Gom 1 is going down.
The big question is, do we have to redo the whole thing? Of course we do.
DJ, don't even think about talking to your girl over the radio.
I wouldn't do that during a job.
Crow team, do you read me? Head for Voltreich to take out any remnant forces the Belkans could have positioned out there. Gom 2, what's the problem? You're behind.
Don't worry, I'll catch up. This is PJ from Crow Team. Gom 2, is there a problem with your craft? Nah, I'm just sad.
Emergency transmission from Allied HQ. A Belkan bomber squadron equipped with nuclear weapons has taken off for Ustio.
What?
Enemy bombers are approaching this airspace. Gom team, Crow team, head to intercept.
Crow 1, roger. Crow 2, moving to engage enemy. I'll stop them. Freezing up.
Hey, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome in.
Everything is going according to plan. No changes are necessary at this time.
We can't let them use those nukes.
Do whatever it takes to stop them. Prepare to engage enemy. 5 miles remaining. 4 miles remaining.
I see them! Enemy fighters with nukes!
This is Eagle Eye to GOM 1. Don't hold back this time. Shoot them all.
Missed. Jeez, they are just all over me right now.
Identify the craft with the nuclear weapon.
You'll have to shoot all of them down. To all units in this airspace, stop the nuclear attack. Shoot down all Belkin bombers.
Stay calm. Get ready. Warning. Change course immediately. Return to base or you'll get shot down. The enemy's attacking each other? Eliminate anyone who attempts to interfere. They're no longer our allies. Don't hesitate to shoot them down.
Don't worry about that now. Just concentrate on shooting down those bombers.
This is perfect. Let's use it against them. Take them out while they're still confused. They'll end up destroying the entire country. All planes confirmed down. We did it! There's no impossible jobs for us mercenaries. Freedom and wheat, Falcons.
Yep, and
What the?
there it goes.
Eagle Eye,
go our separate ways.
All enemy planes are down. Return to base. Hold on and stay.
We were unable to confirm if the enemy squadron you engaged was equipped with nuclear weapons. We don't know all the details yet, but multiple nuclear detonations have been verified within the Belkan border. It is also unclear whether or not Galm 2, who disappeared during the mission, is still alive. We will continue our search efforts, but at this point there's not much hope. Our communications network is still down due to the nuclear explosions. Remain on standby until conditions improve.
Okay, C-32, and we got 15E. Make sure we save.
June 6th, 1995. I was still in school at the time, but I'll never forget the images I saw on the news that day. The Belkans set off 7 nuclear explosions on their own soil. Maybe their old militaristic leaders couldn't stand the idea of Allied forces invading their land, and declared to the world that the land to the north was the Holy Land of Belka. According to official records, more than 12,000 people died. It was a grand self-sacrifice that engulfed all. The only thing remaining was the desolate landscape. How did the people of Belka feel about what they saw? And what did he think of it when he looked down on it from the sky?
We have discovered remaining enemy troops gathered in the Yering mine area in northwest Belka. Numerous divisions of the Belkan army refuse to accept the change in government and are disobeying the command to disband. Your mission is to clear out the remaining Belkan troops, and if the reports are accurate, there are still plenty of them.
Alright.
The Higher Lark base, located in Osean territory, has been arranged for your refueling. If your tank is low, go there and they'll help you out. To compensate for the losses in Galm Team, Crow Team will be joining you. We're counting on your best performance yet.
Let's see here. Sorry, 2 seconds. Okay. Probably don't have enough to buy a plane yet, but we're gonna see. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the C-32 though. This one. It's a fragmentation, apparently. So no special air-to-air missiles.
You are cleared for takeoff. Altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
Call 1, this is PJ. I'll now join you as Call 2. I'll be flying under your command now. Give me orders at any time. It's an honor to fly as Galm's number 2.
Yeah, but we don't really know what
By the way,
happened.
PJ stands for Patrick James. And I like to play polo. You know, the game with the horses. Maybe we should get going now.
A return line is located on the west side of the operation airspace. Pass over this line whenever you need repairs or supplies.
Big 21.
It's too bad about Pixie. I guess we won't be flying the skies together anymore. Warning! The enemy's locked onto you!
Missile off target.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Column 1, missile evaded.
Fox 2!
Radar lock. Bandits in gun range. Missed. Column 1, missile launched. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
Column 2! Fox 2!
Bomblet dispenser launch.
Enemy aircraft spotted. Right on force. We've got company. Apparently, Lucio's Demon Lord has arrived.
Fox 2. Locked on.
Large base of pure though. Go hit.
Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
Fox 2.
Missile off target. Radar lock. Column 1, missile launched.
Evaded. That's some crazy maneuvering.
Approaching gun range. Missed.
Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar!
Bandits in gun range. Missile launched. Locked on. Missile hit. Missile off target. Column 1, Fox 2. Bandits in gun range. Missile launched.
There we go.
Fox 2.
I should be able to fly like Column 1 without any unnecessary maneuvers.
Bomblet dispenser launch.
The 8th platoon has been put on garrison duty. That's what they're here for.
Missile launched.
It shouldn't be that tough if there's only 2 of them.
Column 1, Fox 2. Locked on.
Warning! The enemy's locked onto you!
Fox 2. Bomblet dispenser launch.
Transfers complete up to number 6. The rest will be done soon.
Radar lock.
So, Belka still has an organized platoon.
Missile launched. Locked on.
There's 2 of them. The Demon Lord went towards your platoon. Are you sure there's only 2? Confirm.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a classic game.
Radar.
Like these games from my childhood growing up.
The enemy threat level is down. Continue to engage.
Right now, we need ammo.
GOM 1, you're close to the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base and resupply.
Begin landing checks. You're cleared to land.
We're gonna try and get for that big base up here.
Locked on. GOM 1, missile launched.
That is one huge facility. Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar.
Bomblet dispenser launch.
I've taken care of the information. It's time to taxi.
What's that huge hangar for?
All planes have left the hangar.
Their transport planes are preparing to leave the area. What's going on here?
Is all ammo loaded up on the ship?
Bomblet dispenser launch. Locked on.
Target destroyed.
Our tests will guarantee that the operation is carried out successfully.
Okay.
Did you release the moorings on the transport ship?
Missile launched. Radar lock. GOM 1, Fox 2.
Damn, counterattacks are difficult.
our lock. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
Column 2, engaging.
Locked on. Fox 2. Missile off target.
This is Meteor 3. I've been hit.
Approaching gun range. GOM 1, missile launched. Missed. Missile launched.
Column 2, Fox 2.
That's a kill. Bomblet dispenser launch.
Don't panic. Just keep working.
Radar lock. The enemy threat level has dropped off even more.
That's the last thing I wanted to hear. If only we could have shot him down.
Enemy armored vehicle destroyed.
Let the garrison unit take care of things outside. Start moving number 4. Does the demon ward still hunger for sacrifices? I know there's only 2, but those fighters can take this place alone.
Locked on.
We'll be the last platoon to withdraw. Hold out until then.
Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
You're also dead. Fox 2. You don't have to chase them too far. Don't forget what we're trying to accomplish.
Fox 2.
Radar lock. GOM 1 is hit. Approaching gun range. Warning, the enemy's locked onto you.
Oh man, he dodged it. This war should be over already. Why would they do this after all that's happened?
Radar lock.
Fighter, where is he? There he is.
Missile launched. Missed. All attack target. GOM team. Not bad for a couple of rookies.
Whew. All right.
Take it.
The mission to clear out remaining Belkin resistance was a success. As to the intended purpose for using the giant hangar described in the report, rest assured that intelligence is looking into the matter. We've received a report that remaining Belkan troops are converging on Belka's northeast coast of Anfang. The enemy is deploying land, sea, and airstrike teams. These troops refuse to accept the Belkan interim government's official capitulation and are adamantly resisting. In light of the current political situation, this mission will be a top-secret operation carried out entirely by mercenaries. The mission will be called Operation Bloom, and will be divided into 3 separate areas. The Mars Strike Team will attack enemy naval vessels and surface troops along the coast. The Mercury Strike Team will engage land units and enemy fighters that are using a tunnel as a makeshift airbase. The Jupiter Strike Team will be responsible for maintaining air superiority after the Mars and Mercury teams have completed their missions. This operation will begin at 1600, when the capitulation ceremony takes place in Lumen. Mars team will strike first, followed by Mercury and then Jupiter. Choose carefully which team you wish to join. That is all.
Okay, so who's attacking who? Air to ground. I think I'll do Mars. We can get like some naval combat in this. Let's try those out.
GOM team, take out Belka's remnant forces assembled at the coastline.
I wish I could clean up the battlefield in the quickest, most practical way possible, like Cypher. I'll give it a shot.
We're broadcasting live from the signing ceremony here in Lumen. Senior officials from each nation have come here in hopes of a peaceful solution.
I'm gonna put an end to this war.
Radar lock.
Have you mastered ground forces? The Wilhelm is sinking.
Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
Abandon ship. We're sinking fast.
Today's signatures will ratify an agreement which calls for the disarmament of Belka. Belka's military forces will be reduced, and tension with neighboring countries will come to an end. The agreement will be covered in detail at a later broadcast.
Make them cancel the ceasefire radio announcement.
According to our sources, the agreement also touches on the possession of nuclear armaments. Nevertheless, the Great War that enveloped the Eastern countries and cost the lives of so many has finally come to an end.
This battle should put an end to the war.
Those guys.
They still have a lot of firepower left. Dispatch a platoon to the lane along with the anti-aircraft artillery.
Warning, the enemy's locked onto you.
Get that transport trailer out of here. It's in the way. Using nukes didn't solve anything. How would Pixie fly in this battle? That's some serious firepower.
The Belkin remnant forces have been completely eliminated. Well done, GOM team.
Today is a day of hope. A day in which tension between different countries will be greatly reduced.
This is no remnant resistance. This war's not over yet.
Thanks to your help, the operation was a success. The ceremony was also conducted without any trouble. We're still investigating why so many enemy forces were converging together, but have succeeded in cutting off the remaining resistance forces from the rest of the Belkin army.
June 20th, 1995. A treaty declaring a cessation of hostilities was signed in Lumen, a city on the border of South Belka and Osea. It was a one-sided treaty that heavily favored Osea. The borders of the affected countries that fluxed greatly over the past years finally settled down at the cost of many human lives. The battlefield shifted to the tables, and the politicians from all countries squabbled with each other over the rights to the underground natural resources, the initial cause of this war. 6 months passed without any developments. 6 months of void. I focused on this time period for the hidden truth laid there. And I learned that my pursuit of him was not a mistake.
Take those.
Warning, heavy ECMs. We're now on Cold Horn alert. I didn't anybody notice them until now. Visual confirmation of rafts approaching the base. Everyone head to your boats. This is Calm 2. Control tower, situation report. Fire! Unidentified craft entering our airspace. Here they come. Take them out of the way. They're going for the runway. Strike hit on runway. We can't take off. It could even be the GOM team. Set them up.
All right.
Emergency launch! Hurry! More injured troops are coming in than we can handle. Open up more rooms. Have them hurry up and repair the planes. Just enough for us to get up in the air. I equipped this plane myself. Bring it back in one piece. Ground zero. No signs of life.
Our base has suffered extensive damage. GOM team, we're counting on you. Warning, unknown craft on radar. Initiate operation.
We have to go into battle.
All right. Where's he at? There it is.
Bomb 2, commence the attack on XBO. XBO must be destroyed. It's the only way to prevent a world with no boundaries.
I must be slowing down. My gauges are going crazy.
Wait, we're engaging friendly aircraft. These are Sapin fighters. Ustio, 6th Air Division to Sapin aircraft. Cease attack immediately. All right, I approve the fight against the Sapin forces.
The Espada team was shot down. Both of them? Contact them. They should still be able to fly.
Launch! Launch! Warning, the enemy's locked onto you. Radar lock.
Oh, he's firing! Missile evaded! Get ready for an aerial battle. You know what to do, right?
Warning, the enemy's locked onto you.
Times 2. Two of them getting close. One shot down, it's all over.
Locked on. Break, missile. XBO will be out of combat airspace in 20 miles. Move it.
Working on it.
Radar lock. That's a kill. Locked on. Launch! Launch!
Enemy's locked onto you!
Missile break! Missile hit! Radar lock.
Shut down RT. What's happening with damage control?
Locked on.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Switch hydraulic system to line B.
Radar lock. All anti-air weapons on the upper half of XBO have been destroyed. Way to go. Locked on.
Pressure is dropping on valve 3.
Radar lock. Missile hit.
They're gonna shoot us down!
Special plane. Special plane.
Locked on. That's a kill.
It was too early for freeze mode.
Bandits in gun range. Fox 2. Missile launched.
Damn, he's closing in on everyone.
Get some attacks in around the XBO cockpit. That should mess up his steering. The XBO has been stripped of all defenses. Take her out, GOM team. XBO will be out of combat airspace in 10 miles. It's your last chance.
The XBO's taking a death blow. It was Cypher. Cypher did it.
Nice work, GOM team. Operation complete.
Our death is not the end of everything. The rest is up to you.
There's a coded message on the radio. Decrypting message. Yo, buddy, you still alive? Yes.
Thanks to you, the XBO has been shot down. However, our base was heavily damaged in the surprise attack. The squadron that you engaged consisted of Sapin and Osean fighters. We're currently investigating the situation. Once we determine the location of the renegade organization, we will launch a counterinsurgency operation.
Alrighty, guys, I am going to hop off for a few. We'll be back on here in a little bit, I think, with some War Thunder, and we'll kind of go from there. But alrighty, catch you guys here in a bit. Have a good one.